Cain awkwardly releases his hold on my wrist once he noticed how long he's been touching me. He guiltily hangs his head down wordlessly, and he picks up the can from the floor. You were watching porn, weren't you? I say, she just straight up said that. Whoa! Alright, chapter 24. Alright, one more chapter and... Alright, one more chapter and then we'll be done. For this... for this stream. Let me get some water. Alright, here we go. Next chapter. Last chapter. Things have shifted into panic mode. It is August 7th, and I have 12 days left to finish my project. I'm replacing words. 12 days left to finish my collection. Most of my dresses are finished, but not all of them. True to his words, Cain's been helping me out now and then. Sarah's unfortunately out of commission due to her cold. Excuse me. When it comes to the situation with Thomas and Chelsea, things have been quiet on the front. I'm not even sure if Chelsea will be coming to Fashion Week or not. I mean, she paid for the ticket, so who cares? In fact, she kind of run out of without paying. Oh, in fact, she kind of ran out without paying for that ticket. Well, dang, now I gotta care because like it would have been a different story if she paid for the ticket, but since she didn't pay, you know, now it's a concern. But I digress. I got other things to worry about, such as finding models at the very last minute. I am wrapping up my collection. Oh god, what am I even doing to myself? How am I going to find models? I groan out loud, raking my hands through my long hair. Even when I'm in bed, I can't stop thinking about all the things I still have to plan. I need to get some extra fabric. I ran out of dark blue threads and the model situation. I can't sleep at all. Which is why I noticed the screen of my phone lights up. I got a text message. You still awake? Yeah, I can't sleep. There's so much on my mind. Anything I can do to help out? Nah, you're done enough. The best thing you can do right now is to get my mind off fashion. Should I tell you a joke? What joke you got, Cain? Sure. They recently opened a restaurant on the moon, but all the reviews complain it has no atmosphere. Haha, that's so funny. Ugh. I can't help but snicker. That was so bad. It really was. But I'll laugh at bad jokes if I had a boyfriend. Haha, that sucked. Got another one. Oh god. The sun didn't need to get brighter by going to college. It already had 1,000,000 degrees. Okay. These are so corny. You really love space stuff, don't you? I do. These look like, what do they look like? They look like Android emojis. I can see you using cheesy space pickup lines as well. You're so attractive, I can't stop orbiting you. Oh my god. You even added the winky face. The sky would be empty if a star would fall every time I think of you. Whoa. Oh, that one is cute. Are you the sun? You make me feel warm and you shine so bright. Oh my god. I know he's joking, but it somehow feels like he's actually saying them to me. He's definitely cheesy and stupid, but it's like my heart can't tell the difference and wells up with a warm glow. It does feel nice. Keep it coming. All I want in this universe is you. Alright, I think that's enough space flirting. Did they work? They definitely worked. Did what? The pickup lines. What do you mean? Sorry, I suck. I don't know how to flirt. No, okay, that was good. A blush crept on my face. He was trying to flirt for real. Oh my lord. I didn't think you were being serious. Never mind. If you want to flirt, you can just, I don't know, show me a cute picture of yourself. No picture of me is ever cute. That's not true. I think you're very cute. You haven't even tried it out. Yeah, fierce. That's not true. I think you're very cute. Send me a selfie. Oh. What? No, I suck at selfies. It's just a selfie, and it's gonna be gone in a few seconds. And you're really persistent, you know that? Only when I want something. A girl wants something. You really want to see me that bad? Kinda, yeah. No dick pics. Whoa. Cain doesn't respond anymore after I wrap it back and forth. But then my phone vibrates and I receive a picture from Cain. Oh, he did it. What is it? No. Oh, and his bleeding lips. Whoa. What is this? My heart thumps loudly. I was expecting a picture of his face, but Cain's naked torso is in full view of my phone. He's lying in bed. It's a dark, but I can still manage to make out his face, half obscured by his hand. Holy hell. He's hot. Like that SpongeBob. Oh no, he's hot.
Don't be intimidated, Squidward. Try to imagine him in his underwear. Oh no, he's hot!
My thumb glides over the screen, where the picture ends right near his... Whoa. Nice pic. The picture closes on itself. It's been deleted by SnapPic. No, I was enjoying that. You should have saved that picture. What are you doing? There, you saw me. Your turn. My turn. Alright, fair is fair. I lift the phone above my head. And like the idiot I am, I slips from my hand and drops to my face. Ugh, that hurts. I suddenly cry out in pain and at my own stupidity, complimenting my life choices. That happens to me so many times. Gripping the phone in my hand tighter this time, I try to take a selfie again, thinking how Cain is going to see this has got me self-conscious. So I try to find the best angle. I'm in my nightgown as well, so this is going to look very provocative. Maybe I should just go do one of my face and nothing below. Nah, Cain did it, you gotta do it too. Let's go. To hell with it. I want to show off my body to Cain. I raised the phone high enough in the air to capture everything up to my waist. Dang. I didn't say to do all that. I turn my face a little and give a seductive smile. I press the button. There, the picture was taken, so I checked to see Cain's reaction. I want to see the picture too. Oh, he don't like it? I wanted to look at it longer. You're so hot. Oh, they're so cute. Ooh, there goes my cheek again, fully ablaze. He said he wants another? No way, I'm blushing. I can't show my face like this. No, it's 1 for 1. Fine. We should try to sleep. I hope I managed to take your mind off things. You did. Thanks. Good night. Sweet dreams. Eureka. Wait. Eureka. Eureka. Eureka? Eureka. I don't know. I am one kick-ass designer. All 10 dresses are finally finished through blood, sweat, and tears, and sometimes being a potato. I finished my work. Nice. There's literally only 3 days left until the show. The models have been picked out as well. Thankfully, I managed to nab some amateurs that were willing to work on such short notice. All they hear is Fashion Week, and they sign up blindly. I sit down on my chair, completely exhausted. I need to take a picture of my work and upload it to DaisyDot. I haven't posted anything in forever. Gleefully proud of my own work, I started snapping pictures of each dress on a mannequin. Nothing can bring me down, not even the Menami troll. I forgot all about that troll, though he hasn't been active in a while. I quickly created a thread and post all my pictures in it. The old me would have waited around to check the replies, but the new me isn't as concerned about compliments anymore. Instead, I wanted to show off my work to Cain. I haven't seen him in the past couple of days. I finally finish. Here they are. Oh god. I spammed Cain with all the pictures I just took. Wow, holy hell, you woke me up with all that vibrating my phone was doing. Oh, I'm sorry. They look great. Honestly, I even like the black and white one. Thanks. Why were you sleeping? It's like 7 p.m. You can never get it. You can always have a nap. Oh, I'm sick. I think I got a fever or something. Must have come from Sarah. What? Why didn't you tell me? Because you were busy with work. I didn't want to distract you. I don't mind at all. Yeah, let's go give Cain some chicken noodle soup and oatmeal. It's fine. I can take care of myself. As much as he says he's fine, I don't want him to be all alone, sick at home with a fever, so I decided to head out and visit Cain. I grab a few things at Boom Mart, stuff like soup, fruit, and even toilet paper. It feels a bit strange that I don't see him working. With a small bag of items in my hand, I head over to Cain's apartment. Half an hour later, I arrive at Cain's apartment and I knock on his door. The bag swings back and forth as I wait. I'm feeling anxious for some reason. I hope Cain is alright and he didn't start throwing up or anything. There's some commotion going on inside and I can hear footsteps coming closer until the door opens. Oh, look at his pajamas. They're so cute. Cain's bedhead pops up first, and I see the rest of him, his slightly flushed face, and his rather adorable shark pajamas. You're not pizza, he drawls out in a raspy voice. Hey, I greet him with a smile. Nice jammies. Yeah, I like the nice jammies, I say with a chuckle. Cain grows wide in realization. They're cute. Then he slams the door in my face. What? How rude. I knock on the door again loudly. Instead, I can hear Cain running around doing who knows what. Cain, don't just shut me out. Let me in. I brought food. Why you change your clothes? The door opens again and Cain's looking out of breath, steps aside the time to let me in. He got some clothes on this time, getting rid of his shark pajamas. Didn't realize you were coming, he says while taking deep breaths. His room is still a mess again. I walked inside, immediately seeing the amount of pizza boxes have increased since the last time I was here. He hasn't been eating healthy at all. Dang. I can eat one box to myself, but several? I don't think so. And the money? Nope. I walk over towards the kitchen counter, but ends up stepping on something with my foot. It's a bunch of school books. Cain hurriedly over and grabs them from the floor, stuffing them into his shoulder bag. He sniffs and wipes his nose when he's done and looks at me. I feel bad that a sick person is like have to do so much work because a person like somebody's here, so they gotta cater to the group guests or something. He needs to relax. His face is redder than normal, and he's got bags under his eyes. He doesn't look too well. At least the bruise has finally disappeared. I brought you some things I thought you might need while you're sick, I say and hold out the bag for him. Cain accepts the bag from me, taking a quick look inside. Toilet papers, he says dully. You never know when you run out, I say sheepishly. Brought you some food too. Thanks, he says. He placed the bags on the kitchen counter. I ordered pizza though. Of course he did. That's alright, you can eat the stuff I brought tomorrow instead. Cain gestures towards his unmade bed. You can sit here if you want, he says. His voice is still raspy and deep. It sounds so strange on him, kind of more masculine actually. I see myself on the edge of his bed and it's still kind of making me uncomfortable. It's like I'm expecting something now that I'm here alone with Cain. I'm getting off track here. Cain is sick. I shouldn't be thinking perverted thoughts. Girl, how are you feeling? I decided to ask. Cain wraps his arm around his body and his gaze lands upon the floor. I'm alright. I don't need you babying me. I rolled my eyes. I'm not babying you. I figured it would be nice if someone was here to care for you while you're sick. Come sit down. You need to rest and shouldn't move around so much. I pat him on the mattress next to me. Cain gives me a frightened look and then shakes his head. I don't want you getting sick too. Oh, don't be so dramatic. I mean, if you got sick from Sarah, it could spread around. Not heeding his warning, I reach to grab Cain's arm and pull him closer until he stumbles forward with a yelp. I force him to sit down on the mattress. Pleased with myself, I give him a grin. You want me to tuck you into? I joke. Cain glares at me, but only succeeding in looking ridiculously cute. I chuckle softly, which only makes him look even more terrified. I'm sorry, but those shark pajamas kind of make fun of themselves already, I say with a laugh. Those shark pajamas were so cute. Cain gets up from his bed with blood rushing to his head even more. He's embarrassed. How cute. Honestly, I want a pair too. Okay, out with it, he yells, but his voice breaks in the middle and it sounds more like a squeak instead. It's hard to take him seriously like this. I'm joking, only joking, I say, trying to stifle my laugh. Sit down, sit down. I don't have the energy to put up with this, Cain says as he reluctantly sits down again. He's still sporting red cheeks. How's your temperature, I ask. And I move closer to him, placing my hand on his forehead. His skin is blazing hot to the touch, and he gives me this blank and wide-eyed stare. Oh, this doesn't look good at all. His fever is really high. I'm alright. I told you. It's just a fever. Cain bashfully pulls away from my hand and slightly twists his body from me. Are you drinking enough? I ask as I sit closer to him again. I'm worrying too much about him. Cain glances at me with judging eyes. Then he scoots away to the end of the small bed. He's hugging his arm like he's in some kind of defensive position. Stop getting so close, or else I'm gonna get you sick. You got a show to run, don't you? It's okay. I have a strong immune system, I say confidently. I wish I have that. I get sick every summer. and sometimes winter. Cain snorts at me, which gives me a drippy nose full of snot, so he hurriedly gets up from his bed to find a tissue to wipe it. I try my best not to laugh. I'm not going to listen to your complaints when you're sick in bed as well, says Cain while he's blowing his nose. You can feed me while I'm in bed. Treat me like a queen. That doesn't mean it's your turn. Oh, treat me like a queen. Yeah, I like that. Ha, he huffs. Kevin throws his used tissue into the trash can. You know that's not what I'll be doing when you're in bed. A counterattack. I didn't expect it. I end up blushing slightly. Oh no, flashbacks are popping into my head from the midnight of us in bed. His skin felt feverish back then too, but for a whole different reason. This conversation is treading into dangerous territory. If you're not feeling well enough to do it yourself, why don't I clean up your place? I suggest, changing the subject. No, that's all. I ignore Cain's reply, so I start grabbing the soda cans from the desk, cleaning off the area so he's actually able to use his laptop. My fingers hover the keyboard to grab a piece of wrapping paper, but suddenly, Cain races towards the desk, slams his laptop shut, and then he pulls me away by his wrist, making me drop onto the floor. What? I asked, confused. Was there something on his laptop he didn't want me to see? Ooh. Cain awkwardly releases his hold on my wrist. Once he noticed how long he's been touching me, he guiltily hangs his head down wordlessly, and he picks up the can from the floor. You were watching porn, weren't you? I say, she just straight up said that. Whoa! Cain's cheeks, along with his ears, turned bright red, this time as if he crushed the can in his hands. Whoa, what? No! He immediately calls out, and he's sick too? Oh, I can't help but grin at him. I poke his little red cheek. So you were watching porn? Stop, I wasn't. Cain bats my finger away. It's nothing. You're a growing young man with needs, I say with a wide, toothy grin. That's insane. She just straight up said it. Yume, he yells at me. Cain's face resembles a nice tomato by now. He does. Like an apple, a tomato, a cherry. So even though he's trying to appear threatening to me, he looks anything but, especially since he's also got a runny nose. He's far from... Oh, a strawberry. Yeah. He's far from threatening or intimidating. He's like a poor little lamb, completely innocent and defenseless. And I'm able to let the opportunity slip away to tease him mercilessly. I have to. I just hope that I take a breather to steady my laughter. It didn't involve sharks. Stop with the sharks, okay? That's lame, okay? We're over it. Stop bringing it back up. It's... What do you mean with sharks? What do you mean? Is there porn with sharks? What is she on? Cain remains silent as I gasp for air for laughing too much. It's not funny. She took the tone away from it. It's just priceless, completely priceless. I should take a picture to commemorate this moment and then set it as my wallpaper so I can forever be reminded of the day I teased Cain until his head exploded into a million different colors. The air is pushed out of my lungs when all of a sudden Cain's tackled me out of nowhere. Our bodies crash into the bed behind me. Cain is sprawled on top of me, but then he raises his body to loom over mine. I blink up at him, my laughter having died instantly, and instead it's been replaced by a racing heartbeat. His warm hands are on my shoulder and they're shaking. It's making my entire body tremble. His eyes are dead serious as he looks into my own. I thought tackling was my thing, I say breathfully. Cain's fingers press harder into my shoulder, preventing me from escaping his hold. It's time for me to be on top, he grunts. What? I lick my lips, a heat firing up inside me. My rational thoughts are slipping. Isn't he sick? For a small moment of time, we're both quiet, only sinking deeper into the mattress. What? Excuse me. Cain's lush lips are parted. He's breathing through them irregularly. Then he slowly starts to lean down towards my face. My heart jumps into my throat. We haven't kissed since the time in my work room. I'll be lying if I said it hasn't been torturing me. The itch to touch Cain, to press my lips against his. Now that we're finally here, and then a droplet of snot falls into Cain's nose, landing onto my cheeks. Ew! Ew, Cain, gross. I turn my face away, squeezing my eyes shut. Get off me! I push Cain off with full force. He finally falls off my bed without a sound. Ew. I quickly start rubbing away the icky snot from my face with his blanket. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, gross. I can't. Cain puffy hair pops up at the end of the bed. He's looking disgruntled and annoyed. He's still extremely red in the face. That's what you get, he says childishly. Then he wipes his nose again with his sleeve. Ew. Don't tease me. There's no reason to rub your snot all over my face, I talk back. That wasn't intentional, Cain mumbles under his breath. He leans with his back against his bed and sighs loudly. Now I feel a little bad for teasing him this much. He is sick and he has a fever after all. I shouldn't be trying to raise his temperature even more, right? And I definitely should not be trying to lead this into something more than a simple sick visit. In fact, he should be resting. I sit down normally on the mattress and reach out for Cain's messy red hair with my hand. Cain tenses up at the touch of my fingers, pushed through his thick hair. I lean down my body to whisper into his ear. Sorry, please get well soon. I gently ruffle his hair. I give him one more last scratch before I pull my hand away. Except Cain stops me. He places his own hand on top of mine. Don't stop, he says softly. I smile gently at him, and my fingers return to grazing through his hair, touching and massaging his head. Cain rolls his head along with my touch, and then he leans forward, exposing the nape of his neck. My finger trails down through his red hair until I reach his neck, where I reach circles with my index fingers. It makes the hair on the back of his neck stand up straight with goosebumps. Oh, I didn't realize Cain was so inclined to like being rubbed on his head and neck. It seems like it would be a sensitive spot. I continue to run my fingers up and down. My nails sometimes scrape over his hot skin in a way that seems kind of sensual, doesn't it? Well, at least it's not sexual. I smile to myself as I silently continue to play with Cain's hair and massage his skin. I can feel a lock of hair sticking out near his ear. His bed head is rather adorable. I tug on the lock of his hair, trying to straighten it out and tuck it behind his ear. Cain leans toward my head, shifting his body a little so that my fingers slide across his cheeks instead. They're really hot. I should probably get a small towel and wet it with cold water to cool him down. He closes his eyes and he snuggles to his face into my hand with a satisfying sigh. My heart thumps against my chest. Cain is so cute. This isn't good for my heart. There's a loud knock on the door that interrupts us. Cain's eyes fly wide open in alert. Pizza, he says as he scrambles to get up and open the door. It's the pizza delivery guy, this time for real. I smile after him. Maybe I should help him out and clean up his place while he's busy paying delivery guy. I walk over to his desk again and stare at the laptop. It's awakened my curiosity. Oh yeah, Cain really didn't want me to see what was on there, and I have to sneakily suspicion it's poor. My fingers reach for the lid to pry it open. I know it's invading his privacy, but I really want to know. Girl, stop. The blinding light of the laptop shines into my eyes as I open it up. That'll be £8.99, says the delivery guy. I look at the screen, expecting some kind of video to be paused, but it's nothing like that actually. He seems to have been browsing a website, and I recognize it instantly. It's a former moderate, Daisy Dot. He's the troll, isn't he? Oh, I knew it. I was like, why aren't they bringing up the troll? I was like, come on. It has to be either Cain or Kevin. It's between those two, I thought. I thought it was Kevin, because I was like, it's kind of suspicious how Kevin, like, likes our stuff, and he's being so nice, but it was actually Cain. I frown. Why does Cain know about the site? Did he get it from Kevin? I scrolled through the thread he was reading, and I came across a picture of one of my dress. Oh, it's a thread I posted like an hour ago with my collection. That's cute. He was actually looking at my work. I can't help but smile, but how did he find out about it, though? But my smile falters when I notice he's actually signed in on an account. Cain's a member of the forum. He's logged in under username me628. Ha ha ha! He's the troll. What a surprise! My brain stops working. The front door closes. I'm frozen on the spot. My blood has run cold. Hey, you want a piece as... Whoa. Cain suddenly is behind me, slamming his laptop shut again. Why did you look? He yells at me. I can't say anything. I'm still completely caught off guard. Whoa. So let me get this straight. In the beginning, Cain saw our clothes and he trolled and said it was trash. And then later on, you know, they caught feelings. And then Cain, he didn't want to say anything. He got banned after all, but her number one, critic, is actually her boyfriend. And he found out that she's the girl online, and he didn't want her to find out, because then he'll find out, hey, he's the troll. But now she found out, and then he's like, wow, you've been bashing me for so long. I mean, not for long, but I mean, yeah. What the hell is wrong with you? Don't you have any sort of decency? Don't just snoop around on another man's laptop. Cain, he's Minami? Did you see? He acts his voice on edge. No. I could feel tears well up in my eyes and I covered my mouth in shock. Fuck. It's him. The troll, the one who's been harassing me and telling me to kill myself. He did say that. Oh, I forgot about that. And we're dating him. He did told us to kill ourselves. He's the troll online. Whoa. This is crazy. This is so funny. And he's cursing. I'm not vibing with this Cain. I was always on your side, but I would admit I wouldn't have mind if this was Kevin, but Cain, I don't know. This is, I mean, I'm not surprised it's you, but it was you. I asked, staring at him flabbergasted. You're Minami. Cain is the troll. Cain is the man I am in love with. You shouldn't have looked it. Why is he yelling instead of like, I'm going to throw up. How do you breathe again? I turn away from him and rush up towards the front door, fiddling around with the handle to open it. All of my instincts are screaming for me to get out of here. I open the door and run out, not even bothering to look back. There's literally 4 more episodes left to finish this game, and we're at this conflict. My whole world has come crushing down on me. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. All right. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, 1, 2, 3. All right. We're done with this game for now.